What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. It is the 15th day of May. Hopefully today the voice is not distorted on the microphone. I don't know why that happened. Everything's fine. I got a new mic and everything, so it should be fine, but here we are. I think it was more something on YouTube's part whenever it was uploading. I think it just had a glitch or something. I don't know. Anyways, my voice is glitching out today. I am sick, so I've got a little bit of a dead voice, but sounds like it'll crack at certain points. Here we are. 10 hours, 25 minutes left in the day, sitting at $0.0354, basically at the same areas that we were at yesterday. 10 hours, 25 minutes left. Let's get into it. Okay, short-term time frame, 1 hour. Looking at Bitcoin, we're taking a little bit of a dive here. Not a lot of volume, though, guys. Man, I want to go long right now. I feel like this would be a good time to go long. We're right at prior resistance, prior support. I feel like this would be a good time, but I'm making this video. If it's still down here, I might go long. We are breaking through the golden ratio zone, but I just don't believe it. Anytime you do this kind of stuff, you typically do see some rapid volatility. I might go long here, 5x, take some short profits there. Maybe do it again if we go back down to the golden ratio. I don't know. Anyways, Zebec, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Stay away from leverage trading. It's probably not good for your health. Hold on. I'm hoping that doesn't mess with the mic because I don't know if that's what did it last time. I think it's YouTube. I don't think it's the mic, but anyways, it should be good. $0.035, 1 hour time frame. We are selling off. So is Bitcoin. Whoop-de-doo. Whatever. Looking at the RSI, getting overbought, bouncing off the 40, rejecting the 60 twice. Not a good look. Yeah, you probably come down to the oversold zone. You have this low and slow trend here. You broke out of it immediately. You didn't form a long forming kind of uptrend. I guess you did. It kind of looks like that. But you're not finding support. See, if you moved up from here, it would have been a different story. But really what you did was you had your little impulsive move, and now you're forming another trend to the downside. Bearish. In other words, bearish. 1 hour time frame, short-term bearish. Rejecting the overbought zone on the stochastics, bearish. MACD rejecting its touch point, building bearish momentum now, bearish. Lower where? Lower than this low at the very least. Now, depending on what you do, you could have a bullish setup here. Okay. And what do I mean by bullish setup? I mean something that takes you above this high. But first, you are going to go lower. First, you will go below this low. What you have here is an M pattern, okay? The bullish setup is if your low comes in anywhere above this low. If it's below this low, it's a successful M. You should take heed of that. I don't care if we pump back up. We're going to still go lower, okay? But if you can find a higher low and then get back above this point here, just as this is your bearish kind of release, it could be your bullish salvation if you come back up while forming a higher low overall. But the 1 hour indicators suck. We'll leave it at that. They don't look good. Doesn't seem like you're going to get saved here. Lower, probably lower. 786, you're coming in, man. Finding support at the same areas that you've been finding support, but again, kind of a weaker reaction here than what you typically see. Not a lot of volume came in to save the day, and you got to a lesser kind of area in the RSI that you normally get. Weaker reaction overall. This might be the weakest reaction we've seen from this level, actually. Rejecting the overbought area from the stochastics, you couldn't even get there. Bearish. They look bearish now. The MACD bounced off the zero. This is bullish, guys. Why didn't you do bullish things? Why do you have a lower high? Why? Think of it like this. You have this trend line here. Let's get it. Oh, actually, see, I thought you touched this trend line. Never mind. The point I was going to make doesn't matter. But still, Nice move up, less volume both times, lesser move up. Makes me think you're going to go lower. You're probably going to break through this trend line. That trend line there. Yeah, it all looks bearish, man. You took a bullish thing. You did not do enough with it. You did not get overbought. You saw your weakest rally off this area in the RSI that you've seen in months. Bearish. Daily time frame. Also bearish. Well, I shouldn't say that. Bullish overall. It's this, let's be fair, this is a good looking RSI. It really is. But you are starting to round off a little bit. There are signs of weakness here. Typically stuff like this, whenever you see this, it does promote a really sudden shift down. So don't be surprised if over the coming days, maybe not over the weekend, maybe though, altcoins do move over the weekend a lot. They're a lot more prone to that than Bitcoin is. Are we there? Wow, we shot through it. We shot through it. Not a whole lot of volume though, you guys. See, this is my problem. We're not on the right one for volume. That's the problem. Ah, yeah, there you go. Yep. Now it looks terrible. Now it looks like you want to move lower. Yeah. Man, Bitcoin is drunk, huh? Moving up, moving down, moving all around. A lot more shorts than longs. Everybody's getting creamed, though. A lot more longs than shorts over the past month. The shorts have piled on, though, man. It used to be below 4 billion. Now it's above 6 billion over the last 30 days. There's a huge wall of shorts here. I don't buy this dump, is what I'm trying to say. I don't buy it. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know. We've definitely got enough fuel to the fire to go lower. We absolutely do. We're in this kind of pocket where there's less longs to clear out. There's more shorts right up against this pocket. I don't know. It's been so weird, man. Bitcoin's been so weird. Look at just, even before this, just so weird. Manipulation. Manipulation is really the only way to explain this, I would say. It absolutely is manipulation, yeah. Big money's coming around and pushing the price all around. They're having fun. They're like, okay, here we're going to go long. We're not going to tell anybody. We'll go long, and then we'll push the price up. Then we'll layer out our longs, and then we'll go short, and then we won't tell anybody, and then we'll push the price down. Or maybe it's just random, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It looks manipulated as F to me, guys. Daily time frame, is that what we're on already for Zebec? Yes, that is. Daily time frame here. RSI, right? We already went over that. Stochastics are weird, man. They're weird, but the price action sideways and choppy, so whatever. The MACD is technically bearish, but again, this is kind of a good... I said this yesterday in my bad audio video, that this is your best hope for bullishness because you've been red for some time. You are dying off on your bearish momentum. It's not building, at least not yet. Your oscillators are far away from the zero level, so you've got a lot of room to go down. Just because you move down from here does not mean that you're absolved of going higher. You could still, within this range, break out to the upside. It is possible. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It is possible. From a high to a low, what I said we needed to say before we made this move up, I believe, was that we get above the golden ratio on a daily closing basis. You did for one day, but then the next day you rejected down. This is a classic trap, so it doesn't count. Now, again, I would say the same thing. If you can close 2 days in a row above the golden ratio, that would look bullish. That would look like you might break out to the upside. And maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this whole entire range where I was calling for you to go higher right to this area, and then as soon as we got to this area, I got bearish. We were right for months. Oh, I love saying it, just not because I like to brag, but because the haters, they don't know what to do with themselves. It defies all their logic. Because that's all they say is that I've been wrong for months with Zebec, but I've been right. You can watch every call, watch every video from February to now. I've been right. Maybe I was wrong about this little move here. That was about it. But the general heading overall, you can't get me unless we move up. And if I was right for months on end with Zebec and I'm wrong for here, oh well. Oh well, because guess what? Still from here, everything is still going to happen that we're talking about now. The price will still go lower. The price will still go lower. However, not to get it confusing, my call is not that we will see higher highs. I'm just stating the fact that we're still in this consolidation range. Moving lower from here does not mean that we're breaking out. I wasn't even celebrating that I was right about this being the high. Maybe it's just a momentary high and we move up. Cool. I was right for a second, but my overall thoughts were wrong. I wasn't even celebrating down here. I won't be celebrating until we get a lower low, and I won't even be celebrating. That's that. I mean that in a manner of a phrase, a manner of speech. I don't know what expression. I don't know. Just saying that that will validate the idea that we do have lower lows, lower highs. We probably are shifting from our higher low, higher high dynamic, and we will go lower. That's all. We get below this low, we take on this kind of M shape, and that should send us lower as well. Anyways, enough talk. I kind of rambled at the end there. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Oh, see, we're moving a little bit lower, and now you're building bearish momentum. Depending on how today closes, could be bad for Zebec. If you close lower than you are now, close below 0035, that would entice the price, I think, to come back down to these levels. You probably do find some support, consolidate more, get a lower high, and then later this month or the beginning of June, that might be when you break out. I don't know if we're ready to break out to the downside just yet, but any day now, any week now, if not sometime next month, you will see this breakout to the downside. I'm sticking with this being the high. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.